would be the same as uh, um, uh,
Okay, I think it's cool. So yeah.
the same as. Okay.
Okay. It kind of means to find by chance. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So happy with this? What run into means?
Like, I don't have to describe. I don't know how to describe it, but I think it is like, for example, if you're on the subway and you're watching Netflix on your phone, and then you like stand up and then see someone of your friends, of your old friends from high school on the subway. I think recently, now that I think I run into some very good friend from I think it was my freshman year in high school.
Mm-hmm.
But the thing is that I think I don't have that much, conversation with him
Okay.
through the years. So I saw him, but I didn't talk with him. I read, how do you say read, but in past?
Right.
I read an article from Mark Manson. He's like a guy that it's like, have you read The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck?
No, I want to read it.
It's great.
Is
It's
it?
a great book. So Mark has a page on a web page.
Okay.
So I was he writes a lot of articles about self-improvement. So there's an article that says, I think it's 10 lessons I learned from surviving my 20s. I think he's 35 right now. So there's a really big one that says, don't try to force friendships. And I recently have seen like 2 or 3 of my old very good friends on subway, but I didn't have the feeling to talk with them because I know that it's not gonna be the same. I'm not trying to force that conversations. So I saw them, but I'm not trying to start a conversation.
Okay. What's the past tense of run?
I don't know.
Run. With an A. I ran into. Okay.
Ran. Okay. Ran.
Okay. Okay, do you want to take the next one? Take another? You're going to have to do them all eventually.
An occasion in which you have had to give in. What does it mean to give in?
To give in.
To give in.
Okay. It's normally when you have to do something you don't want to do, something you are resistant about. So maybe, the only example I can think of right now, imagine you have a child and they keep asking you for chocolate. So they're like, chocolate, chocolate, chocolate. And eventually you give in and you give them chocolate. Another thing could be maybe someone...
Like giving up? Like...
No.
There was a
Giving
very
up,
famous
no.
phrase from Winston Churchill, never give in.
Never give in, yeah? So it's kind of like, giving in is like giving up resistance.
Okay.
Or like it's like not resisting.
Ceder. Well, I have been told that the difference between giving and giving. Giving is rendirse. Giving would be ceder.
Yeah.
So giving is ceder. Giving up is...
It's when you just stop trying.
Okay.
So if you, for example, if you gave up on university, it would mean stop.
I'm giving in college, because I'm on my fifth semester on college, software engineering. When I turned 17 years old, I graduated from something about like technique on informatics. It's like software engineering, but like tiny.
Okay.
So I consider myself really good at computers. You know?
Okay.
So now I'm college, I'm taking like the same classes. So I don't find that interesting. I don't like much. So
Oh, is it stuff that you've already studied?
yeah. It's the same thing, but literally it's the same thing. It's not something that you're really. Sometimes you have the same, but you enjoy it, so you don't have any problem.
Mm-hmm.
But now I have to. I don't know. I don't like it much. I think it's the same, but it's not something like maybe it could be with more friends or mates on the class, something like that. But I'm not really enjoying it, so I'm giving it. I'm going, but not that much.
Mhm.
Like, for example, if I have some 4 or 5 subjects, maybe I'm not gonna take like 1 or 2. So I'm giving in, and maybe I'm gonna give it up. Like, maybe I don't know if I'm gonna. That was the thing that something I was thinking, and because the question that was college worth it.
Yeah, it's college worth it.
It's college worth it. So that's what I'm doing.
Just a couple of things. So in college, always in college, in university, or in university or at university, and in class as well. I think it's on class. Can you think of some more examples of giving in? Or like, hi,
Hi.
anyone?
Here?
Here.
Okay. So I'm gonna put this here. I don't know.
Giving it, or like, it doesn't have to be a real example, just like a hypothetical. Can you think of any?
Yeah. Yeah. You can find out.
Or maybe him and then me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Give it in.
Mm-hmm.
Well, when I started to study English,
Okay.
it was 4 years ago. I remember.
Really? Just 4 years ago?
Yeah, it has been quite long. And I thought that at first, as I didn't know anything about very foreign languages, I thought that it was going to be easier.
Mm-hmm.
And after 1 or 2 years, by realizing that my advance haven't been the one that I expected, I really thought of giving in.
That's giving up.
Giving up.
Yeah.
Giving
Giving in is more like, how do you say?
Like for example, if your girlfriend is asking you for something and you don't want it, but then you're giving it.
Yeah.
It's your girlfriend.
Yeah. Or imagine if someone asks you on a date and you say no, but they're really persistent. They keep asking you, let's go on a date, and eventually you say yes. That's giving in.
Oh, okay.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Does that make sense?
Okay.
The difference between giving in and giving up.
For instance, if those people are, 2 people are approaching, some of them have to give in.
Exactly.
Okay.
Someone will have to give it.
Give in. Say that. And another example would be, I don't know. I remember that when I was studying, I liked playing guitar. Studying was kind of boring for me. But I remember that my father started to push me in the sense of that he wanted me to stop playing guitar because according to him, that hobby was affecting my scholarship or my intentions of studying. And
When you were in high school?
In the university. And as I love the music, I never, I thought that I had. So once he told me that I had to stop playing guitar because if I didn't stop playing guitar, he was going to withdraw or to pull out his support for me to study. And then I had to, in that case, I had to give in.
For a time.
against his
Yeah.
his man.
Yeah. So you gave up the guitar, but you had to give in to your
I had
father.
to give in. I had to give in because otherwise, well, he was gonna.
It's not gonna be
start
money.
to help me. That's why I didn't become
A professional,
a
professional
famous,
guitar
a
player.
famous guitarist. Yeah.
Okay.
But I was
So I'm thinking recently, like just a week ago, the internet here in Mexico, it depends of the company. It would be great or it'd be the worst. So I think for the last 5 or 6 years, my mom has been using this company is Telmex, that is providing our service, and they provide a really bad service. It's the worst. But the cool thing is that if you for example your cut from every month is on the first of every month. So you have to pay, for example, the second day of the month. So if you don't pay them, they will not make any, I don't know, tax or any increase of the payment that you have to do.
Okay.
They will not going to increase the payment because you're paying late. So for example, my mom, if the cut is the first day, he would go and pay for example the 5th day or the 6th day. So it's not gonna be a problem. But for the other companies, if you don't pay it in the exactly same day that they're asking you for money, they will make 50, 80, 100 tax or something.
It's
to
like a
increase.
charge. Or like
It's a
fee.
charge, yeah. So my mom, that's the first reason why my mom didn't want to contract another service from other company. So the thing is now that I'm 22 years old and now I have my credit card, I took the decision I'm gonna give in and I'm gonna pay the service.
Okay.
So recently we started using this other company is Easy.
I've heard
Yeah.
bad things.
It's really great because
Okay.
we are paying less money and it's like 3 or 4 times the speed that we have with the other company. So for example, it's 10 times. For example, with Telmex we used to have 3 megabits a second and now we have 30 megabits a second. And if you're paying with your credit card, they will give you like another 10 because you're paying with your credit card. And for example, if I don't have money, I have my credit card. So my credit card always have money.
It's a dangerous.
Yeah. well, and I think that I'm really good using my credit card. So I don't have any problem with that. So I give in and I'm paying now the internet service because I really need it because YouTube. Because for example, the last video, like the 130 video that I recorded the last week, it's gonna take like 2 or 3 days unemployed on YouTube with the last provider services.
Oh my.
But now I have to wait like 2 or 3 hours. So it's really great. It's way better than the last service.
Okay, it's a good example of giving
Yeah.
in. Okay, so we're doing phrasal verbs to start with today. Give in.
Or do you want to take English?
Oh yeah, a couple of things are okay. So charge. You said that,
Charge.
and then you said the cut. I think you mean what we'd say is the cut-off date
Cut-off day.
or the cut-off.
I didn't know how to say it, so
Yeah,
I
I was trying to think how you say it. We say the cut-off day or
the cut-off. I don't know how to say fecha.
date.
The cut-off date.
Yeah.
So the cut-off day is better.
Cut-off date. But you can
¿Es
also
el día de corte?
is that yeah? I didn't.
Yeah,
know
because
Spanish.
with this one, with the new company, if I don't pay them in the cut-off date, they will charge me like 80 or 100. But because I have the credit card, I don't have any problem.
Okay.
So you have 15 days after you
Huh?
cut them. You have 15 days after your cut-off. cut-off date?
I don't know. They told me that if I don't pay the day, they will make a charge. But I said, no, I have a credit card.
When's your cut-off date?
Of what?
Oh,
Of
I think it's
Your credit card?
I think it's from a credit card.
There
20.
are two things.
Okay.
The cutoff date.
No, but I was not talking about the cutoff date of the credit card.
Mhm.
I was talking about the cutoff date from the internet server.
Oh, right there, okay.
Because with my credit card they give you 20. You're okay.
If you
Right.
start from the beginning, I have 45 days.
They will give you like 15 or 20 days past the cutoff date.
That's it.
Well, in my case, it depends on the bank, but in my case, it's 15 days after the.
In my case, it's
cut-off
20.
date. Yeah.
It's 20 days.
20?
It's really great because recently I brought some tickets for a festival, and I have like maybe or another 30 or 40 days to pay without any taxes, without any charge. It's
Okay.
great.
See you.
So, okay, Liz, can you think of any examples of giving in?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right now. I was looking for a place to park my car,
Oh, right.
and it was like, I
Okay.
can't find.
If you look this way, from
Yeah.
Alvaro to this way, you will never find anything. But
I know.
because it is free, this way is free. But if you look the other way, you will find, for sure you will find.
And then I went to Doctores, and I was like, I have to find a parking
Spot or space.
place. And then
Or do you mean like the building?
no, I have to look for a place to park.
Okay, yeah, the parking space.
And then it was like, and then I saw a guy and this thing that you have that guy knows where I can park.
Yeah. There's always like a guy on the corner waiting, right?
Yeah. And he was like, hey,
Yeah.
I want a place. And it told me it's 30 pesos.
Mhm.
And I said, okay, 30 pesos for 2
But
hours.
that's not that
Thank you.
painful. Yes, because for 2 or 3 hours is about 3 hours is 30 pesos.
30 pesos. And he told me, I'm going to give you my number when you need a space, when you need a parking space. And he was like, okay, thank you. My name is Victor. Hi, how are you?
Yeah.
Nice to meet you, Victor. He was like, okay, I have to give you this.
No, I went through that situation since I started here. And I noticed that when something is free, it's for free, everything is looking for
Yeah.
let's say, saving some 10 pesos or 20 pesos. But if you look at the other way of Alvaro Avenue, you will find, Parquímetro, you will find always, you will always find
You always
place to
have.
park.
But the thing is that I only had 30 pesos in cash because the rest of them is in my card. And it's like, okay, so what am I going to do? Because it's a bill of 20 pesos and 10 pesos in card, in monedas,
Cash,
Cash.
yeah.
in cash.
There's an application called Move to Ciudad, and that's a very good one. Even if you are here and the time is going up, it's out, from here you can pay another account.
I think I'm gonna have to download that APP because it was like, this area.
Yes, anything you have to do is funding your account.
Yeah, because I was like a good woman. I was talking with the guy that I'm doing a project, and was like, yes, my mother is going to be.
Yes, I walk outside. I spent more than half an hour looking for a place. This way.
It's crazy, isn't it? And aren't you, so you guys finish at 6 here, is there not going to be loads of traffic when you leave?
But I have to run today at 6
The
because
car.
I have. I'm going to start a diplomado.
Diploma?
And diploma course, and I told the guy that if I could go on Saturday, and he told me, please, just today, come on Wednesday. But I told him, but I'm taking English classes and we are leaving at 6:15, 6:30. And it told me, well, put the clock so
The
at a time
timer,
clock
yeah.
so you can
Oh my
come
god.
at 6. Okay. But it was like crazy because it's like I'm going to be late to my English class and then I have to leave at 6, and it's like, okay, just relax.
Yeah,
Really?
relax, enjoy.
Relax.
I'm not trying to make these classes stressful for you.
Yeah. So I have to give in today a lot of things.
Yeah. But so you guys don't get stuck in traffic when you leave, or it's okay?
Right
It
now.
depends on the day. Today it was a very good day for me. But last week it took me more than 1 hour coming here from Polanco. So
Really?
it would have been better coming by foot.
My
I think it would be better if we change the hour.
Mm.
No, I think, well, today it was
Maybe an
good.
hour
It's just that we are in.
For 7?
from 5 to 7. I think maybe if you want it.
For me, it's fine. The only thing
It's
is,
just an idea.
the only thing is that there's a class at 7, so then it would be, I'd have to be like, okay, bye, like set an alarm as well.
See you guys.
Yeah.
It would be tough.
Yeah.
Maybe 4:30, 6:30.
Well, you can talk to John. Personally, I don't mind. Because
Mm-hmm.
I have to be
I
here.
think it's
The problem is overlapping with the time of
You're gonna class.
the companies la salida para comer. Companies.
la salida del trabajo.
Good is
Oh yeah,
No,
like,
no, I mean la hora de comer.
Oh, lunch hour.
the
Lunch hour.
Yeah.
But it's 2 now. It's like when it's
But in the afternoon?
1:30.
Well, I work on a call center, so they send us to it from 12 to 14 hours.
oh,
And
2
in
hours.
the
then.
afternoon, it would be like 16 to 16 hours, 16 to 18 hours. So he's right. There are gonna be a lot of people on the street
Mm.
and subway. It's really that's why I want to change the hour, because I have to take the subway and it's always full. There's a lot of people.
Yeah.
It's not good.
Where'd you come from?
Subway Cuatro Caminos.
Oh yeah.
Creo.
Mm-hmm.
I used to live in Tlanepantla,
Mm-hmm.
so I know that way.
It's cool, but not the subway. The subway.
It's not cool.
Well,
it's
I-
crazy.
I like the area, I think there's a place, there's a town, it's a commercial center,
Yeah, town center.
it's central, it's called Central Park,
Okay.
and then I think the place, the area, it's really cool, but you have to take the subway from here to that place, so it's a mess.
Yeah,
And
really busy.
there's a lot of mess. There's a lot of, I don't know how to say. There's a lot of people. There are a lot of people in the subway, so maybe not in the blue line.
Mm-hmm.
The one that goes from Cuatro Caminos through Tasqueña. But this one, the one that goes from, I think it's Indios Verdes through, I don't know what it's the other one.
Oh, the green line.
Yeah, the green
Verdes
line
to-
is a mess.
When you
I
actually
hate
go,
it.
yeah. That's the one I get to.
Mhm.
I go to India's Verdes for my other job.
Mhm.
It's yeah.
It's tough.
It's a mess.
Yeah.
So, we take another?
Yep.
It's your turn.
Yeah.
I see all of them.
It doesn't matter. We'll get through most of them probably.
Give me the last one.
The last time you were put up at somebody's house?
Yep. You guys know what that means?
Not
If someone puts you up, it means they let you stay.
A lot of times.
How do you say that?
Put up, so like I was saying, my best friend put me up 2 weeks ago.
Like for example, you're in your friend's house and you're playing PlayStation and then it's very late.
Yeah.
And then they have to
Put you up.
put you up. Okay.
What does that? Well, part of, according to what I have been told, is struggling with some situation or some
Yeah.
endures some situation.
That's true. There's two different forms. So there's this one about staying at someone's house, or putting up, enduring a situation,
Okay.
a difficult situation.
Okay. But the first case is
This one is about being,
Staying
How-
at
yeah, being
someone's
allowed
place.
to stay at someone's house. But so the second thing is put up with.
okay. So in this case, put up with means stay in the another person's house.
Yes.
Okay. Sorry.
Okay.
So can you guys think of any examples?
Can I give or you?
Yeah.
Okay. There's a festival. There's an electronic music festival.
Mhm.
It's called EDC.
Oh yeah. I've heard
There's
of it.
the first, the very big is in Las Vegas, but then there's the second biggest, I think, you know. The second biggest is, it's well said, like second biggest.
Yep.
So the second biggest is here in Mexico, it is in Mexico, and it's gonna be 28, 29, and February 28, 29, and March 1st.
Mhm.
2020. And then the last one that was 2019, the first day it was a Saturday, and then we went out from the festival, like it was 2 or 3 in the morning, and I didn't have a place. Well, I thought that I have a taxi, like I paid for a contract for a taxi,
Okay.
come to this maybe the stadium, the thing, and then take me back home, but it didn't
Come.
go.
It didn't come.
Didn't come. So I was with some friends from high school, and they put me up
Yeah.
and let me stay in his house because they
Okay.
really needed. So that's an example.
It's a good example. You guys?
I live very far, so I have to put up with. It depends on where I'm staying, but generally I put up with a friend's. The last time it was in a dinner with some friends, and it was like 2 o'clock in the morning. So they told me to stay there. So I put up with them.
They put you up.
They put
In that case,
Yeah.
it wouldn't be correct to say with.
Mhm.
You have to meet say with.
This is the difference, okay? So this is the one we're doing now. So to be put up with is given somewhere to stay.
so to be put up. It's like what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It would be to be put up.
Yeah, so
with-
they put me up.
they put me up
Yeah.
in their house.
Yeah.
Okay. And to put with.
To put up with, for example, if I had like a horrible friend, I'd say I'm putting up with her behaviour, for example, or I'm putting up with her being a horrible person or something like that.
Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So they put me up. Or my friends put me up.
Okay.
Any ideas?
Well, I have some friends here in Mexico City. Normally, when one of my best friends live there in Santa Maria la Ribera, and she has a beautiful house, a beautiful flat or an apartment. And normally when we start to drink alcohol and it's becoming a kind of date, normally she offers us to put up. To
She
see-
offers to
To
put
put me up.
us
she
up or
offers,
me up
she offers to
to.
put me up.
Into her house.
You
No?
can say she offers to put.
She
Put me
offers
up and that's it?
Yeah, or you can add
to
in her
put-
house or.
to put me up. Yes. And well, they're the same as with some of their friends, and I think that that's a very good measure to avoid being driving
Very drunk, yeah.
or run some kind of risk.
Perfect. That was really good. Overview. Okay, next one.
Okay. The last time you had to dress up for a party. Mm.
To what?
The last time you had to dress up for a party.
Maybe I was 20. Mm.
Finished?
Yes.
The verb that I use.
So in a formal way. So
No. As in, I'm asking a question. So, what's the verb we use to describe what we are, what clothes we have on
For a
us?
normal day.
Yeah. What's the verb we use?
Your verb. I don't know.
You said use. It's not use.
Daily
Okay.
clothes.
So, how would you describe?
I'm dressed.
to get dressed.
No, this is not a daily clothes.
No, but for example, if I say if I ask you to describe your clothes today, what verb do you use?
Today I'm dressed up for a no.
Maybe. I got dressed.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you guys. Okay, so the verb is wear. Okay,
Okay. I'm wearing.
and I'm wearing a black top. And past tense is wore. I wore a shirt to the party.
Okay.
War. W-O.
So present and past, okay?
Okay. Well, the last time I had to dress up for a party, there are kind of events here in Mexico City called the French Tuesday, and normally a friend of mine always invites me to assist those parties. The first one I remember that I was not properly dressed to attend that party. The party had a code of a dress code,
Yeah.
and I was wearing like today. So I remember he anyway took me to the event, and I felt very embarrassed or ashamed because I was the only one who was wearing the denim clothes in that event. So I would have liked having time to dress up and assist him to that party.
When you say French Tuesday, is it like Mardi Gras? Or like it's in Carnival, like that kind of thing? Or is it
I don't know which is the company, but that event took place in Paris, Los Angeles, and here. And he is in every place, it's about, every month or something. So
Oh, it's every month.
that's,
Okay,
the
no.
last one was here in Torre Mayor. It was a great party,
Interesting.
It was great. Maybe the 51st floor. Yeah.
51st?
Yeah. I have never been there, and well, it was a nice view.
Do you remember when we were on Capitol Reforma?
Close there, also. Yeah.
I thought the 8th floor, it's really on the sky, so I can think about a 51st floor.
This is the first floor.
It's really high.
Yeah, it's high.
And it doesn't move
Sorry?
because it doesn't move.
No, the only one that I understand that the only one who moved in a rotatory way is the Bellinis and World Trade Center. But do you refer when When an earthquake or something, so?
Because I remember when I was like
2017, September?
No.
September?
No.
1984?
80 years. I had
1987?
18 years. I went to my dad's office,
Mhm.
and he was in Pemex Tower,
Oh, okay.
and it was like, I don't know, like 34, and I felt like it was like moving, you know. It was like, oh, okay. I don't want to.
No, I think that it doesn't have reason to move unless there were a kind of tectonic or earthquake.
But I don't know how
Did you think
I
that it-
had this feeling, you know.
You don't feel comfortable?
No, I don't feel.
Well,
Well, it depends, because if I'm on a mountain, it's different.
Oh, it's way different.
It's not like I'm in
Yeah.
you know,
a
it's
sky
kind of,
building.
it's kind of funny because some people prefer the high floors and normally the highest floors are more expensive
Mhm.
than the ones that are.
That's true, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, but a lot of people are afraid of
Heights.
tall, high levels.
I'm not afraid, I love them. I really love them.
Yeah.
I work on the 8th floor. And one of the greatest things is that you can, like I'm in my desk, my computer, and then I can, if I look on the window, I can see like the whole Mexico City. It's really great.
You know, my boss, I remember that my boss had bought a flat on one of those apartments here in the buildings on Reforma. Well, the highest one were very, very expensive. Maybe because of the view, I think.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Okay.
So I choose another one, or you want to choose?
No, she hasn't.
She
She
has
hasn't
to
said
talk
that.
Ah, okay,
about
sorry.
dressing up. The last time I had to dress up for a party was for the 50th anniversary of my cousins.
Oh no, sorry, aunt and uncle.
Of my
Well, it depends. So a wedding anniversary.
wedding
So
anniversary.
we can't say tios. We have to say aunt and uncle.
And
In that case, there is no award for one of them. No.
Aunt and uncle.
and
Aunt is female, uncle is male.
Mhm.
so I had to dress up. But I didn't have new clothes, so I had to repeat. The one I dressed up for my friend's wedding.
Oh, that's fine. It's,
That's
different,
year
it's
ago.
different people, you know.
It was like, I don't know. But the thing is that one of my sobrinas, my nephews,
Niece.
one of my niece told me, you wear these clothes on another party.
Oh, was she there?
It
Or-
was like, oh, no, she was not there. But
She saw photos or something.
yeah, she
Okay.
saw Facebook.
So one of my nieces
This is.
needs to be plural. One of my nieces. Or if you have more than one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
one of my nieces told me.
Maybe it's singular
Mhm.
and niece is plural.
No. Niece is singular. But I'm just saying in that sentence she needs to say one of my nieces plural. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Or if it was nephew, one of my nephews.
Okay.
Nephew or nephews? Okay.
These things are the ones that I confused.
Yeah.
It's like aunt, uncle, cousins.
Yeah.
And it was like, oh, okay, I don't know how to say that.
One thing, you said when I had 18 years,
When I
When I was.
when I was 18. I'll
Do you
also,
want to choose another one, or I choose?
No corrections.
Okay.
also one thing, what do you say, you said I look on the window,
Look on the window.
different preposition.
I stare.
No. The verb is fine. A different preposition. It's on is incorrect. If I look
At the window. Through the window.
Through
through the window, out the window is probably best.
Okay.
Out or through. If you're looking out the window, it means you're looking at the glass,
Uh-huh.
like not outside.
Yeah. It doesn't make sense. It's truth or
Hmm?
I'm looking through the
Through
window.
or
Through or
out.
Out the window. Okay. Yeah.
Also, in your last one, you said when you're talking about a strike, it's just, you said strike on the IPM, strike at.
Mm.
At, okay. Okay. Okay, next one.
What?
Tell him to choose one.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, I'm going to choose another one.
Yeah.
Anyone. Okay.
You.
I have.
You
Okay.
first.
Speak about the last time somebody has backed you on in a project, decision, etc.
Respect you.
Speak about. Speak about the last time somebody has backed you. In this case, back you up. Sorry. Back you up in a project, decisions, etc. Okay. In this case, back up would be support. Okay. Somebody has back in the project. I don't know. Would you want to start? Hmm?
I'm good at that. Because when I was working in the quality department,
In which department?
quality department, quality, calidad,
Quality, yes.
quality department. So you can't do everything alone. You always have to be in touch with all of the people in engineering.
Hmm?
So I have to be backed up.
Or they had to back me up.
They have to back me up because some things I couldn't tell the right things to do because it's a very specific thing of engineering. So it's like, what do I
A lot of
have?
technicisms.
Yes, so it's not like I wouldn't want to answer, so you need
Someone to
some
back
chance,
you.
yeah.
In this case, for instance, if I say back on me, no.
Back me up.
Back me up. Okay.
Maybe my parents.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm studying college, so I'm working, but they're backing me up with
Backing
the
you
project.
up.
They are backing me up with the project of doing the college
Yeah.
because I'm living on their house. They're paying
In their house.
in their house. They're paying for my education. They're paying for my transportation. Actually, all the money that I earned, like through job, it's all for me. It's all for my things. Like,
Oh, really?
yeah. Like for example, EDC. EDC is gonna be this end of the month, and I pay them with my credit card. And the things where I used for the things that I always the things that I'm always using my credit card for
The things that I'm always using my credit card for.
is, for example, Spotify, YouTube Red, Amazon Prime,
Okay.
HBO, Netflix, the internet provider, Amazon, and the concerts, for example, Sam Smith, and this one EDC, like all the money that I'm earning, it's just for the things that I'm using. So you're literally backing me up with the life that I have, because I can't have the life that I have without them.
Yeah, I think everyone's parents are the first people, like they're the first people who back you up in life, right?
Yeah.
So that's right. I'm sorry.
Do you have any?
This is your
Okay,
time.
well, about 5 years ago, I was working in a construction company. And I have never been to the northeast of the U.S., but I have been told that that was the most important places to visit in the U.S. New York, Washington D.C., and most of the other things. And then I decided to go there because I had just quit because I was kind of tired from my job. So when I bought everything, the hotels, and I bought online with anticipation the hotels and the flights and all this stuff. And suddenly I was called from my job to back to work. And when that was, I took the decision to say these people to stop, to take a pass because I already had bought all the packages and the flights and also the tickets. And but then I felt kind of I was rebelling about that situation. And I have a very good friend, and she told me that it was important doing that trip, and what maybe in another occasion the invitation would come again. She backed me up my decision to not quit, not give up to the trip. So
Not give up on.
the trip, not give up on the trip. So
You went.
I went there.
Yeah, that's cool.
You have to choose another one. So,
This one.
you.
You like people calling on you at the weekend? Why and why not? Call on is llame.
Calling on is more like,
Que te convoquen o
And your door.
yeah, and more at your door.
Nobody's going to go to my house. It's more likely that I come here and knock on their doors. But
So you like calling on people then?
sometimes it depends on the weekend. Because nowadays most of my friends have things to do on the weekends. So maybe it's sometimes difficult to find them. But maybe they can call me if they go to Puebla and they're coming back from a trip. Most, maybe my parents, they have the place I'm living in. It's a house of my parents.
My parents' house.
My parents' house that was the weekend's house.
Weekend house.
Weekend house many years ago, and they had this tradition of not calling on my door but open the door until one day
Oh no.
they found a surprise because I was with one of my boyfriends.
One of
And
your
it was
boyfriends.
like, okay, so what they did, it was like they grab a escoba,
A broom.
they grab a broom and they started brooming the floor,
Sweeping.
sweeping the floor.
Yeah.
My father and then my mother, and it was like, and then my boyfriend, he stared at me and he told me, what do? I don't know. You want to do something in the garden? I don't know, to pick up the leaves or something. And from that moment on, they always call me
Yeah.
and tell me, we're going to go. So I have to be prepared.
Yeah. It's annoying that had to happen, but I mean, it's good. After that, they always called you.
Yeah, well, it
They
was,
learned their lesson.
I didn't. It was very funny because it was like, why they are doing the floor?
Sweeping.
They were sweeping the floor. It's like, I think that they didn't know what to do.
Mhm.
So it was like, okay. I don't know, it was very funny for me. But I think it was embarrassing for them.
Yeah.
Probably.
Okay, sorry.
No, no problem.
Okay.
Okay, just quickly, the broom is the noun, the thing that you use, and then the action you do is sweep with a broom. Okay.
This is one of the rare verbs that the verb and the noun has nothing to do with it. Well,
Yeah, because for example, the
Mop,
mop and mopping.
What is calling on you?
Calling on you is when someone comes and like knocks on your door
Okay.
or like rings the bell, like coming to see you. But normally unexpected.
Okay.
So if one of your friends comes and
Have you answered?
No, go ahead.
Just waiting.
he's waiting to like write the perfect answer. It's okay. You learn from making mistakes. So it's fine.
I think that the last time there was a guy or a girl calling on my door,
Calling on me.
calling on me, I think it was like 5-7 years ago,
Okay.
because I think I was in middle school. Because when I was in middle school, my middle school, it was like maybe 30 minutes away from my home.
Uh-huh.
And then when I got into high school, my high school was really far from my home. Like maybe 1 hour and a half, 2 hours. And because of that, for example, the friends that I have in middle school were people that live around my house, like live around my area. But then when I got into high school, I think that the friends that I have they were really far away from me.
Mhm.
So the last time I think was in middle school, because two were the people that lived near to my house. And then if someone was calling me, it would be on Messenger or Instagram or WhatsApp. It's not gonna be on my house. I think they will ask me, or they will call me, or they will send me a message. It's not gonna be physical
Yeah.
again. That's why I hate Facebook and all social
Well,
media.
if you don't have internet or Wi-Fi, you're not going to receive anything.
Yeah, because recently I don't have friends like near to my house. Like they live really far away
Mhm.
because of that. So
Okay.
I would like, but they're not living there. So
Okay. Well, recently I haven't been called on. I don't remember, but when I was younger, I grew up in a very crowded neighborhood, and there were a lot of buildings there, and I had a lot of friends. And we usually, as there were no internet and nothing like that, I remember that we used to call on everyone we wanted to see. And I remember that one of my best friends were also my neighbors. Most of the afternoons, I remember that they called on me. They called on me to go out to play basketball or play football. And the same when I wanted to see one of them, I used to call on them
Mm-hmm.
to go out and play out. When we were trying to play, but when we were a little bit older, to just hang out.
Okay, cool. Next one.
Is my time?
Choose anyone you want.
Okay. Something naughty you have done and you have got away with it.
Okay, so something naughty you've done and got away with it.
Travesura? No?
Hmm?
Yeah. I can't remember the word in Spanish. It sounds right.
Because naughty sounds like something heavy.
Travieso, ¿no? Algo.
Yeah, something, it's normally something kids do that's bad or, not bad, but naughty is something that maybe you would get in trouble for it if someone saw you.
But they didn't know.
Yeah.
Okay.
But in that case, what's the phrase?
To get away with,
To get
To
away.
get away with.
which means nobody finds out, nobody knows.
Oh, okay.
Dogs, all my friends, something to eat. And sometimes they don't cut me, but sometimes because they don't touch me,
Mm-hmm.
because the dog is always with me. It's like, why is with you? I don't know. You didn't give him anything to eat. No, I didn't give him anything. It's like, but for the second or the third time, they know that I'm doing something because they're really close. You know?
Yeah. And what do you give the dog?
I give, we're eating,
Oh, it's something
we
from the plate.
a little something of bread or a tortilla. Or this, it depends.
I'm sorry, but do you remember that? Well, I told you that I have Alaskan Malamute. That dog is adopted,
Uh-huh.
and the owner of that dog gave that baby Coca-Cola.
Whoa.
It's crazy. Like the dog always is like barking but really high, and she's like, give me Coke, but really addicted. And she didn't use like maybe a bowl or something. They will just put it
Like from the bottle?
something, yeah.
Oh my gosh.
And it was really crazy. But now I don't give them Coke. I don't give her Coke.
I didn't hear
Sorry.
of anything of anyone
Yeah,
that
it's really crazy. It freaked me out when I saw him. When I saw her, because who gives a dog Coca-Cola?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Okay. Well, the last time I got away with something was it was on Wilfrid, because a friend of mine had lent me an umbrella, and when we went to a party, and at the end of the party I forgot the umbrella. And I was kind of ashamed. The umbrella was a very expensive umbrella, but it had been, my friend had lent it to me, so I was kind of ashamed, because I had to give back the umbrella to my friend. And then I came back to the place where the party took place. It was in a restaurant there in Polanco, and it turned out that the umbrella had been taken for another person, but there were other umbrellas there. Yeah, so they told me I was looking for a brown umbrella, and they told me, well, we have here a brown umbrella, and if this is not yours, nobody asked for this one. And then I said, well, if somebody else took my umbrella, maybe the owner of this one, maybe was the owner of this one. So I took that umbrella, And it turns out that my friend had been the one.
Oh no, he'd gone back.
So then he told me that later, and he told me, don't worry about my umbrella because I got it. I took it, and then I didn't know what to do with it.
You just have a really nice umbrella.
I came back to the place and it was kind of awkward. And I was trying to say, well, this umbrella is not
It's
mine.
okay, but it's not mine.
So well, I decided to keep the umbrella because anyway, no one was going to ask for it, and well, that was my. I got away with that, but it was unwillfully. It was to me, or he lent me.
Yep. Oh, he had that name. I mean, it's different tenses, but so he had.
He had lent me.
You said the umbrella was taken for another person, taken by another person.
Taken by. Okay.
So someone else took it. Okay. And there's, oh yeah, the dog of my friends. He said,
My friend's dog.
my friend's dog. I know it's difficult because in your mind you're like translating from Spanish into English and we say it the other way around.
I try not to.
No, I know.
I can. And unconsciously like the best thing.
Do you guys know the rules about apostrophes?
My friend's dog. Okay.
I get confused.
Okay,
It's a
so
third person. You know? No? It's right, no? Okay.
so for example, if we have a person, I'll put my name. So if something belongs to me, it's apostrophe S, okay? So for example, what happens if I put the apostrophe here after the S?
I don't know.
Does anyone know?
That I think it means that you're talking about plural friends.
Yeah.
But if you're talking about, if you put the, how do you say,
Apostrophe.
apostrophe before the S, you're talking about a specific friend, and you have talked about that friend in the public.
But the second bit doesn't matter, but it's one friend. Okay, so for example, let's think of something else.
My friend's dog.
Yeah. So the apostrophe, where does it go here?
My parents' house.
My parents is the house of the two of my parents.
So where does the apostrophe go?
You have to put the apostrophe at the end.
At the end.
After the S.
After the
S. Okay, because parents, well, you wouldn't say
Plural.
parent to describe your mom or your dad. You'd say
You
say my mom or my dad.
mom's
Or my
house.
mother or my father. Yeah, my mom's house. For example. Okay.
Where are you using MU?
Yeah, that's the British version.
Oh,
Oh.
so it's in the USA is O, and the UK is U. Why?
I don't know. Actually, really interestingly, there's a city in the UK where they are more likely to say mom with
Mom.
like a no in Birmingham in the UK. Interesting. Also, sometimes people say, like in the north of England, they'll say man.
In the
They'll say like me mum. I feel my mum. But yeah.
I have heard that sometimes, I don't know if it's that correct, A friend of mine, for instance.
Yep.
On a friend of ours.
Mm-hmm.
In that case, for instance, if I want to say, all these houses my mother's, it's correct to say that esta casa es de mi mamá.
This.
Mine.
All these belongings, all these belongings are my mother's.
Yeah.
It's correct to say that. Okay.
Oh yeah, one more thing. Well, just to, because this is confusing. Even some English people or like some English speaking people get this wrong. So.
Turn off.
Okay, so none of these have apostrophes, okay?
Mine, yours, yes, hers.
There's.
Okay.
This one. So if it has an apostrophe, it means it is.
Okay.
And without apostrophe, it means belonging to. It.
Okay.
So you could say about like a dog, its fur is very nice or something.
Mhm.
It's okay. Well, I have heard a lot of times that sometimes in the US some people use the apostrophe at the end. For instance, in a movie I was watching that a person said, "I'm a friend of your father's." It is correct to say, "I'm a friend of your father's." Sorry, I was a friend of your father's, or I was a friend of your father.
Mm. Yeah, I'm not sure if it's grammatically correct to say I was a friend of your father's. But yeah, you can
Both
use it.
opinions are correct. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I was a friend of your. Yeah. Okay, any questions about that? Move on?
Yep. You're searching
Sorry,
for
guys.
something.
Yeah. So what are you searching for? Like an interesting one or
Yeah.
an easy one?
I don't know this one, yes, I know.
Yeah.
Yes, no, yes, no.
But it's not my turn.
Okay, this one. The largest vehicle, machine, etc. that broke down in your house. Yes. The Elisa is the woman who helps me out in my house, but he has she has we will say here in Mexico mano pesada.
Yeah, heavy-handed.
She's heavy-handed,
Mhm.
so
It's the same?
Mm-hmm.
she broke down the
Well, she broke.
she broke down.
Mm-mm. Broke down is describing the object.
She broke the washing machine. So, but she tried to repair it, you know.
Oh,
but
God.
it was worse.
It got worse, yeah.
It was worse. And then the next week, she got home. She brought her nephew so that he would repair the washing machine, but it got more worse.
Even worse.
Even worse. So I decided not to tell her anything, but it was like I'm not going to repair the washing machine until it was like 3 months
Mm-hmm.
after it was broke.
After it broke, yeah.
Yeah, but it was like I got no Wi-Fi in my house because it's a thing that you use
Yeah.
normally, you know, and I don't know. It's one of the things that I didn't want to broke.
To break, yeah.
to break.
Great.
but being heavy-handed is like, okay, don't do this, please.
Yeah.
Help me with these things.
God.
Yeah,
I
he
think-
has done some other things, but it's like, okay.
It's also like a nightmare when your washing machine breaks because, well, in the UK we don't really have like lavanderias. We probably like 90% of people have a washing machine in their house. So if your washing machine breaks, you're like, oh god, what do I do?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
You don't have the physical way to wash your own, to do your laundry without a washing machine?
Mm-mm.
No?
Yeah.
Because here you have this thing, how do you call the,
The string?
yeah, the physical thing,
The sink.
Sink. Yeah.
sink?
Yeah, but like a big. So the sink is the thing you have in your kitchen, and in the bathroom, the little the basin.
Mhm.
But in Mexico, yeah, you have really big ones, don't you? So,
Yeah.
No.
Because in Mexico, if your washing machine breaks down,
breaks down.
you can, like, you are backed up with this other thing, because,
Backs up by.
mhm,
Mm-hmm.
backed up by, sorry.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not for jeans.
Yeah.
Very heavy.
Plus, like,
Oh my God.
yeah, think if your washing machine breaks down, and normally you have like a big bag of laundry to do at that minute, so then you have to do it all by hand, and it's just it's too much.
Okay. Well, in my case, sometimes it's amazing or stunning how the lack of knowledge about this kind of machines could be some troublesome sometimes. I remember that we bought some time ago we bought a boiler.
Mm-hmm.
And it turns out that this was the first electronic boiler that we had in my house. And once the boiler stopped to work,
Stops working.
stopped working, and well then I was going to call for the warranty or so, all this stuff, and well then as it happens during a weekend, and the place where I had bought the boiler was closed. Well, I had to wait until Monday. So when I called, the first thing that they told me was if I had changed the batteries of the boiler, and I didn't even know that the device had changed the batteries, because all the boilers that I had had before have been
Yes.
It's like
Yeah.
manual.
manual with the little thing.
Flame.
And well, I wanted to buy the too big batteries,
Batteries.
and they even told me where the place to change those batteries were located into the boiler, and then I moved I removed the batteries, and everything worked very well. So, but I spent 2 days taking showers with cold water.
Taking cold showers.
Because I didn't know. So well, I think that sometimes it's a matter of being, I don't know,
Reading the manual.
Read the manual.
or-
Anyone read the manual?
But what these kind of new boilers are better than the old ones, because what the batteries do is just making a spark.
Spark?
With that spark, it's everything that the batteries do.
Yeah.
So with that spark, it turns out that a flame is launched to the water and everything like that. So that was the last time I struggled with some.
How many years ago?
I don't know, maybe 1 year ago, yeah.
Okay.
So
I think it was the last one. It was the washing machine, and my mom it was the one that washed or
She was the
she
one.
that makes the whole laundry, or the whole
She
family.
was the one that did
She was the one that did the whole laundry
all the laundry.
for the family, but I think 2 or 3 years ago, because I want to say that because the last one washing machine that we had, it was not the latest one.
Mm-hmm.
I think that you have to. It was very boring, putting the water and the.
Oh, you have to do it like manually.
Yeah, always it was manually. But then, like 3 years ago, they brought a new machine where I helped them to install the thing, because you have to make an area, then you have to put it onto the water take like top.
Oh, what do you mean?
Yeah, tap water. You have to put it on, and you always keep the tap open
On.
but because the washing machine is off, it doesn't have. It's not problem. So now with this one, with the latest one, the only thing that you have to do is open the door,
Mm-hmm.
and open the top, sorry, and put in your laundry, and press the button, and everything is done. So since 3 years ago, I started to do my own laundry, because it's really easy. But like,
Oh, you're growing up.
yeah, I'm growing up, because maybe when I was 17, 18, I didn't do my laundry, because
Yeah.
it was very boring. Now it's really easy.
Yeah.
Really boring. Okay.
So that's one.
Okay, guys, we have half an hour left. Do you want to continue doing this, or do you want to do something different?
Well, I think if there's no problem with you, I wish you would answer the question that I
Is it university?
yeah, no. Well, the rest, if we have time, but I think, well, the
Is university worth it?
yeah, as far as I know, the three of you have done your college. Every one of you have your own degree, And now that I'm 22, and I'm like in the middle of the college, I don't know if I really need, like,
To continue.
yeah, because as far as I know, if you don't study, if you don't have your degree, you're not gonna make a lot of money and have your own life and all that stuff. But recently, and this make a deal like this thing, I think it makes a very big difference to me, because in January 1st, 2019, like I really took the decision that I really wanted to learn English.
Mm-hmm.
Like I started like watching YouTube videos or listening to pop music, but I didn't understand it at all, like the language. But then when I started to learn by my own way on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and all that stuff, like I think that it really improved myself with the language in Jotun year 2019.
Mm-hmm.
And if I wanted to go, like for example, the college, like the APN has something called Senlex, and if you really want to learn English,
My friends work there.
yeah, and if you really want to learn English, if you're on that institution, you can pay money and start to learning English. But I didn't enjoy that way that much, because I went, but I didn't enjoy it.
Oh yeah, you said the teachers are.
I think they're cool, but not the way I
You
like.
want to learn, yeah.
Yeah. So I think the way that I improved in my English in just 1 year, it was really great, because if I wanted to improve this way or this level from I don't know, from the normal things that you go to school, you take your class, I think it will take longer.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. So the thing is, now I think that I have enough knowledge about the world and I'm working. Now I know how does it feel have money, doing your own things. I'm still living with my parents, but I think that at a certain point I have my own life. So I don't know if I really if I really need the college degree, or if I could just start to making money, and I wanna know what do you think
And advice.
about if you have any advice.
I definitely think that it is better trying to, not because there are knowledge that you will get from the college. I understand your point of view. Sometimes the students even know more than some teachers.
Yeah, for sure.
But the fact is that you need the document, the degree to find to reach more places to apply for. For instance, if you want to work in any government dependency or in any
Agency.
it would be more difficult if you don't have that degree. And regarding my case, for instance, I studied architecture, and when I started to study architecture, I wanted to design the buildings and stadiums, and that was but at the end, I didn't do anything of that. So and I realized about that since I was at the half of my college. I ended up doing, most of what I ended up doing was something that was not linked to what I was taught in school. So, but the document was always important. I know that sometimes I think that I wasted a lot of time by attending classes of things that I would never see again. But well, the grade was something that opened to me a lot of doors.
Opened a lot of doors for.
Opened a lot of doors for me. Yeah.
Okay. Do you want to say something?
Well, my point of view. One thing is that you have to know yourself on how you learn. I think that on how your personality, because I didn't realize that I was very hyperactive.
Yeah.
Hyperactive, but in a passive way.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like attention.
I had to. I learned, and I was like, I learned this. That's more to learn, you know. So I think that for me, I studied engineering because my mom told me that if I wanted to study psychology, I was going to die. And I was not going to do any money. And so I went with the story in my head that I had to make money, and I studied engineering. And today, I realized that studying college gave me the basics for researching. I think that's one of the things that when you go to college, it makes you have the
gives you
skills.
confidence?
It gives you
The skills.
the skills to research. It's more easy for you to research on anything and to connect dots between different things than someone that doesn't have a college degree. That's a thing that I learned. But I didn't, when I finished college, I waited for 2 years, at least, to,
Have a job?
no, to two things. I started working and studying college since I was in 4th semester,
Okay.
and that helped me out
So you were working and studying at
I
the
was
same time?
working and studying, and I was also in a swimming team. I was doing a lot of things. And then I started working, but I didn't get my official degree and the official paper.
I didn't graduate.
I
You
didn't
didn't
graduate.
You don't have it?
I didn't have it until 2 years after I finished school,
Okay.
because I had to make a thesis, and it was like, I'm not going to
It
make
was
that.
very tough.
Yeah. So I decided to make money instead of having a degree. But at the end, a friend of mine and myself were good up. We had to give up to our parents' wish,
We had to give in to our parents' wishes.
so that we had to get that degree.
Mhm.
So we went on and studied for 1 year, and we got the degree. It was like,
Got the degree.
yeah.
Mhm.
But it was we had to make teamwork between him and me so that we can make it. And also it happened to me in college.
Okay.
For the last semesters, we had to make teams. So we gathered and we studied everything we did together, so we can finish college first. And then I started making money, until I realized that it was not everything making money.
But life is not about
It's
making
not,
money.
I had to find myself what it made me happy and what did I wanted to do with my life. That's what I want to make with my life. So I decided to study sustainability,
Mm-hmm.
but right now on my own.
Mhm.
So it was like for 2 years that I had to study.
Mhm.
Because if I went on and asked for a job, they didn't give it to me.
They wouldn't.
They wouldn't give it to me because I didn't have the skills or a paper or a job that back me up
Yeah.
that I have those skills, you know.
Mhm.
So my advice would be, you can study college because you have basis,
Mhm.
but it's not always about the degree you're having, but the basis that you have studying college.
Okay.
Yeah, well, the fact is that the state is kind of recognizing you like as a professional in what you do.
Mhm.
Maybe some people could disagree or could agree or could disagree with, but well, the fact is that you are overtaking a lot of filters,
Mhm.
and well, in my understanding, people who graduated from college are less than 1% of the population. So.
Oh, really? In
Well,
Mexico?
here in Mexico, of course. And well, if you do it, you will have
A really
a
good
very good
job.
place and a very good chance to have better chances than
Mhm.
opportunities than most of the people.
Okay. Hope. You can be safe.
Which semester are you in? Fifth,
I'm
right?
in my fifth semester, and it's about 8 semesters.
So 3, this one and then 3 more, right?
Yeah, 2 years more and maybe 1 year more because professional practices, and maybe 1 year more because social work,
Oh yeah, social work.
and then maybe 26, 25, 26. Now I'm 22. I turned out 22 like a month and a half ago, so it really freaks me out. So can you?
Yeah, I don't really know what you want to hear. So when I was 18, maybe I already told you, when I was 18 I went to university
Mm-hmm.
and I studied physics and I dropped out because that's not the phrasal verb to drop out. I dropped out because I wasn't enjoying it, wasn't doing very well, like academically, and then I had like a few years not studying, and it's really difficult to get, well, it's different because of where I'm from, but it's difficult to get a job if you don't have experience and you don't have a degree.
Or maybe there was something about in the UK like call center or something like that.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
but
They're not well paid.
at the time, they're like okay paid, but I don't think there's much progression.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, do you want to stay in the call center forever?
I'm asking that because, for example, if I get the degree, I'm gonna be earning like 15, 20, 25,000 a month. But if I stay in my job and I go from the place that I have into like the next level, I'm gonna be earning the same, and I'm gonna be earning the same in less than a year.
Yeah, but you're gonna be enjoying your job.
Maybe. I don't know.
You're not convincing us.
Yeah.
No.
I think that's the answer because
Well, you're talking about money.
yeah, I'm talking about money, but I'm not
And
talking
it's
about
not-
full payment.
What did you study?
Like when I actually got my degree, I studied English and Spanish,
Okay.
which is kind of useless in the UK, but I mean,
Mm-hmm.
I'm here, so. But
But in your case, I guess that you was given the work in Mexico because you have that degree. Without that degree, maybe you
Maybe
wouldn't
not.
have the-
no, yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't have as much life experience as you two, but like no, but you do realise at some point, like I'm 26, and like, you realise that money is not.
It's not the answer.
Not if you're unhappy. Like no amount of money is gonna make you happy if you hate your job or you hate not being able to charge your phone at work. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Mhm.
My brother didn't like to study, although he has tried to to be in a school where he can get the degree, and he has a family and all this stuff. But I don't know. It's like it's a thing that he likes to be there, but he doesn't have the degree. It's like controversial.
Yeah.
And it's the same for my other brother. He's an engineer,
Mhm.
but he also doesn't have the degree. And it's like he also doesn't have the pay that he wants to because he does not have this title.
Mhm.
And it's like it depends on what you want to do when you're 36.
Yeah.
Or maybe like our age, 40, 47, you know. It's like, it's something like that because
Mhm.
life turns around and gives you surprises.
Yeah, because I was thinking, well, now I'm 22. I turned out 22 like a month ago. And I've been working since I turned 18. Like literally I turned 18 and I tell my mom and my dad I really need money. I really want to know what does it mean, like going to work and having a job and all that stuff. And then I got into this really cool company. Like as I told you, I'm on the 8th floor. I have my own PC. I'm doing all of this stuff on Gmail and reading articles and watching videos and all of that stuff. And I really enjoy all of that things, and I enjoy the money that I'm earning.
But what about the work?
Yeah, but about talking about exactly what I have to do in order to get money, I hate it. But I think that I would hate the same thing if I've been working for like for my if I'm an engineering software engineer and I'm working from 9 to 5. I think that I would not enjoy it. Like I would enjoy what I'm doing, but I'm not enjoying like being an employee. So then I started to read a lot of books about money, and they said like the thing that you're learning a lot of college because it's really cool to learn all of that stuff. But they are teaching you to just being an employee. And if you really want to, well, but some people it's okay like being an employee, being paid well, here in Mexico it's every 2 weekends. So I don't know if I really want that. And also because, well, I'm really young, and I think that 2 or 3 years ago I was even younger, and I didn't know anything about having money and going out and hanging out with my friends, all of that stuff. So now that I have enough money to have the life that I want, I don't want to leave that in order to get the degree, because if I really want to get a degree, I need to stop working, I need to stop coming here, because if right now I have a class, like literally I have a class right now,
Okay.
and I don't want to be in that class because it's boring, because I know because YouTube and Netflix and Amazon, I can watch a documentary that is 10 times better than that listening your 50 or 60 years old teacher that it's really boring. So I don't want to go to college, and I didn't know what to do the last year, like September, October. I didn't know what to do with my life, even right now. And then I start to read the book, The Circle Art. Not giving a fuck. And then this guy tells that even when you have 20 or 25 or 28, if you're in your 20s, you really don't know what to do with
Yeah, of course. Like,
your
I don't.
life.
I'm 26, of course I don't know what to do.
Because you get the degree, you get money, and then what? Because I don't want to be an employee and having 30 years old and still earning the same amount of money every 2 weeks, or even going on to a higher level on the company, but you're not being happy. And then I'm looking to all of these. I'm not going to say friends because they're not my friends, but all of these people that is the same age as me, and they're making a lot of money on YouTube, and they're making a lot of money on Netflix, or on any kind of social media, and they're doing the things that they like to do. So and then I don't know. Well, if I want to get a degree, I'm gonna be 25 or 26, like really going out of my 20s. And I think that the 20s is like the best decade of your life, because you're young and you're not growing older and older and having a bunch of diseases. So I don't wanna spend this next 4 or 5 years in order to get a degree. But also I know what to do with the free time. So.
This is acertijo. The clue? No, it's not a clue.
Wait.
No, it's a riddle. The riddle is that I don't know.
I don't think 20s is the best age in life.
Yeah.
In my case, it was 30.
In my case, I'm still there.
When I was in my 20s, I have no money, so it's important to have money.
Mm-hmm.
I had a lot of wishes. Tenía muchas ganas. I wanted to do a lot of things, but I had no money in my 20s, so I was kind of sad.
Yeah, and now that I'm saying like I have the money, I have all the money in the world, but I have enough money to go out to EDC the next weekend and all that stuff. And I look into my life and I realized if you want to go to the next level, it's going to be living alone, like living by yourself, but not like I have my own PC, I have like the smartphone that I have the college that I have the first option that I wanted for studying like software engineering. I was studying like I think something about medicine on high school.
In high school.
in high school. So, but also I don't want to be 24 and still living with my parents and not having any money because I need to get the degree because it's like a kind of obligation.
So
Because you have to.
I think you have to enjoy your 20s.
Mhm.
You have to enjoy your 20s, but also you have a lot of, I think while you're a student, you have a lot of freedom.
Because
You have a lot of freedom, but if you, for example, if I want, as I told you, if I want to be 24, 23, or 25 in having the degree, I need to cut off all of my free time, like here
Yeah.
and job, and
I
having
think it
one.
depends on the person, the values of everyone. You know, I was taught well, that there is a time to sow, and there's a time to reap.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and what, 20, 24, 25? It seems to me that that must be a time to sow.
Mhm.
Well, it's good thinking about that. Then 20, 28, 20, 29, it would be a very good time to start to reap.
I finished school at 25.
Me too.
I'm
Yes,
25. isn't it?
Yeah, 25. So it's like
Okay.
it's like okay, you're okay. I think that for me it was good to be working and studying
Mhm.
because in my classes there were always people. Most of them were men.
Older than you.
They were men and they had family, most of them. And in the week that we had exams, most of them didn't have enough sleep time. You know, it was
Yeah.
like, okay, I don't have a family, so I have to enjoy, you know, and to learn from them. I learned a lot from them. And also it was like for me a motivation so that I can say I can make it if they are making it and they are part of my team to finish college, I can do it. So it was like, okay, you have 2 babies and you go to work and you come here to study. And it was like,
That's a very
oh.
good point.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes we don't value what we have, or we don't appreciate what we have. I remember when I was studying at the university, especially the afternoon shift, there were a lot of people who were working and they had, some of them had family and they had to attend the school, even when they had to go in a slower path than mine, or the ones who have the chance of have the support of our parents. And I remember that some of them used to tell me, I would like being like you because you have the support of your parents,
Mhm.
and well, I don't, so that's why I have to spend more time. It will be longer for them because they have to work and they could not have the same rhythm or the same pace that I had when I was. So if you have the support of your parents, I would tell you that not even think about it.
yes.
That chance, you know, because a lot of people would like having that chance. That you
Yeah, a
have.
lot of people would kill for that, right?
Yeah, well,
I have a question. Well, obviously for you, but I am really interested. How much do you pay for getting your degree? Like you have your 4 or 5 years spending on studying, but then having the paper, which is the cost for that paper.
So a normal degree in the UK is 3 years. Mine was 4 because it included a year abroad. So it's £9,000 a year, which is
£90,000 a year.
yeah, let me just check. So no.
The less expensive.
It's all the same price. So like that much every year in pesos.
It's
Whoa.
125,000.
Okay.
But like I don't pay. Like my parents don't pay either.
Yeah.
It's the government gives you loans.
loans, yes. In the US,
Different to the US because the US they like chase you to pay them back. With us, it's like if we don't get a job, we don't pay it back. You
Okay.
only start repaying once you have a job, and you have to be earning a minimum of like 24,000 a year.
But at the end of the day, you have to pay them back.
No, not unless you have a good job.
Maybe you can get a degree.
No, but
and
well,
go
that's
to Finland.
yeah. But what I was talking about is the paper. Like that's every 6 months, every year.
Every year, so I
But
paid,
just the paper, just the cost of the paper.
so it's just like however many years. So for example, mine was 4 years, but 1 year, like 1 year you don't pay the full.
When you get the title,
But when you have to get the paper, the title that says that you're something, which is the cost of that?
It's included.
It's included.
Yeah. So for example, a normal, what was it, 225,000.
Sorry. It would be like
So it's like that for a normal degree. In pesos.
that's a lot.
so
But like we don't pay, the government pays. So and I like me and all my friends, we all know that we're probably not going to pay back our student loans because it's this plus they also give you loans for living costs because most people move away from home for uni. So they give us another like £7,000 a year to live, to pay for accommodation, to pay for food, everything like that. So if you think about like that cost plus the living costs that they give us, like I owe about £50,000 to the government, which I'm never going to pay back.
You will never pay them back.
Like not all of it, maybe some. But like while I'm in Mexico, I'm not earning. There's a minimum you have to make like. It's about 25,000 a year, I think.
Okay. I'm very glad. Sorry guys, I need to go to the bathroom really quickly.
So like that's the minimum you have to pay, to earn every year.
In order to pay them back.
Yeah. So if you're earning, like that's a good amount, and you can like that's a well-paid job for your first job as a
But
graduate.
there are some that they are like less paid.
Yeah.
Like which is the minimum? 15?
I think the minimum wage is about 18,000 a year.
Sorry guys, sorry.
Yeah.
I have to go.
Yeah, no worries.
It was nice talking to you.
You too. Good luck
See
with
you on
your,
Thursday.
yeah, good luck with your diplomado.
Yeah, thank you. So if there's any homework, you post it?
Mhm.
Okay, thank you. Bye.
Bye.
Okay, so there's no one correction?
No, are we done?
Okay.
Yes. Let me just check if I've written anything down. Just one thing, sometimes you describe something, you were talking about the really tall buildings and you said the one who moves, it should be the one which moves.
The one with what?
Okay, so you were talking about like a really tall building
Yeah.
somewhere and you said the one who moves about the building, but
Okay,
it should be the one which moves.
yes, because it's not a person.
But that's it. I mean, I can tell you really try with your English, like you definitely try and make it perfect, so not many mistakes
Okay.
today.
Are you familiar with the terms B1, B2, C1, C2, A1, A2?
Yeah, I'd have to look it up to, if you want I can have a look after the class and I can let you know what I think they are.
Because I applied for an IELTS exam one year ago and I was in the B2 grade.
Yeah, I think yours, I'm trying to think because I had to do it when I was studying Spanish. I think you're definitely at least C1.
C1, I don't think so, because I have been with C1 people well, in Spanish
Really high.
and they speak very, very well. And well, according to what I have been told, the most difficult step to do is going from B2 to C1.
Yeah, because
Yes, according to what I have been told, it's years.
yeah, they told us because we asked. Do you remember when we were on the Roma where coffees?
Coffee.
We were at coffees
Oh, yeah, I
and
remember.
he brought a girl that comes from India.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Shruti.
Shruti, yeah. And we asked her like which level do you think we have? And she told us like you are between B2 and C1.
I don't
And
think
I was
we
like,
are
that's really great.
C1. I don't think so. I was told recently for a guy on Canby that in order to be C1, you have to learn at least 15,000 words. Have you tried?
Yeah, but that includes like, for example, like a verb. It just includes all the, for example, if you choose any verb like go, it's go, going, went.
Okay. Well, when you learn a verb, you learn 3 words. So,
Okay,
but do you think that list
Gone.
refers to that so?
But the question is, which level do you think we have?
B2. I think.
B2?
I think, Paulina, I think you could definitely be C1.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think.
I'll have a look at the criteria later.
Mm-hmm.
I say B2.
Yeah.
You have some work to do on your
Uh-huh.
past tense, which you
Yeah,
already
yeah.
know.
But if I correct that, I could be?
Yeah, and you're both like incredibly conversational, which is really great.
But I was reading something in the morning on the job, and I think it's the IELTS or the TOEFL,
Mm-hmm.
where they give you 9 levels, like level 1, level 2, level 3, which is
I'm
the
not-
IELTS,
Yeah, I'm not familiar with.
no?
IELTS is the most in Europe.
Yeah, the UK they always want IELTS.
Because I was asking you guys because I didn't know anything about this until the last weekend, and I watched a YouTube video about Canada and how they are like
Great.
like open the doors
Yeah.
to every Mexican, because I was watching this Colombian YouTuber that tried like 3 or 4 years to apply in order to get the visa, and I didn't knew that Canada is not asking Mexico for a visa. If you want to go out, like for example to tourism, they will need like your passport, something called the ATA,
Mhm.
and that's it. Like you don't need visa, and they need a lot of
People, yeah.
people, and even if you don't have a degree and if you don't have like that much money, they can like, literally pay, like a company can pay for your
Like relocation.
yeah.
Mhm.
Even if you don't have a degree, like
Mhm.
college degree, but you have something about technician degree, you can apply, and they give you like you need like 600 and something points in order to get the authorization,
Yeah.
but they will give you way like so much points if you're young. Like for example, if you're like 20, you have 100. You're 21, you have 80.
Oh.
If you're 22, and it goes down and down
That's so-
the,
yeah.
the older that you get. So now I am a technician. I have B2 skills, and then like maybe I can apply, and it would be way better like living 22, 23 years old on Canada, maybe earning the minimum amount of wage, but living in Canada, that getting a really high paid job here in Mexico, but it's gonna be pesos. And
Yeah.
that's why I was asking you what you think
Like-
about college.
I mean, apply for it because it sounds like a great opportunity, but obviously don't stop studying. Like apply for it and wait, see what happens, and then make your decision. And
Okay. Last question. Familiar with or familiar to?
familiar with.
Familiar with. Okay. Familiar with.
I'm not
Okay.
familiar with. Yeah.
Mhm. See you.
Bye.
See you.
Have a nice week.
Next week.
Okay. So we use this and we don't use this.
Yeah, like I was kind of the same when I was your age because, well, like 20, because I didn't know what to do, and all my friends like went to uni,
Mhm.
and it's like, what do you do if you don't have a degree? So like I would have applied for that if I.
But what you told me that you started, like the first thing you were physics. Like, do you really enjoy physics when you were in high school?
Yeah. And then I got to uni and it was
The worst.
horrible. And like I was surrounded, like kind of like Liz said, I was surrounded by boys,
Mhm.
and they were all like what are you doing here, basically?
Mm-hmm.
Because I was a girl and they just like assumed I was stupid. Which I probably was.
But just, I think that's an statement, not just in the UK, like
Yeah, of
in
course.
everywhere in the world.
But yeah, I think sometimes for me it's like I think I thought I wanted to do it and I probably didn't. Or actually maybe I think I wasn't ready for uni when I went the first time. Like I wasn't ready to work hard.
You were 18,
Yeah. But I think mentally I was like, nah.
way younger.
But well I don't know what happens to you guys at school, but we don't really get given no one comes to school and tells us, oh hey look, you can do a gap year, you can move to France for a year or something like that, or you can move to Spain for a year, or Canada.
Mm-hmm.
I thought like a great opportunity though.
Yeah, because I didn't knew that I can. As far as I knew, like I think the last time I thought about it, it would be like 2013, 2014, and it's still you need to have a visa, and it would be really tough because you need a degree, you need like 1 year at least on professional skills and all that
Yeah.
stuff. And then the last weekend I watched a video in 2016, December 2016, they changed like the rules, like the new governor, how do you say what the first
Prime Minister.
the prime minister changed the rules, and now we as Mexicans do not need the visa. We just need like the authorization. If you're going in the way of tourism, and if you really need to work and all that stuff, they give you so much opportunities to go on that. And I think if I have these skills on English, like I'm not really good because I am not taking classes. This is the only class that I'm taking, but I'm watching a lot of YouTube and Netflix and all that stuff, and I think that I'm really improving on that way, like not taking any class but just listening, and I think that I'm improving, and it would be really great if I get on that, like maybe 22, 23, even 24, but it would be way better than just staying here and be 25 without knowledge about the job,
Yeah.
without money, without anything.
Yeah.
I think this is risky, but I think that if it works, it would be way better.
Yeah. What do you need to apply? Do you need to send them anything or
It depends.
if you're like for work?
If you have a job, I don't know, a job when a company wants to,
Oh, that's a job offer.
if you have a job offer, the company can pay for your travel
Yeah.
and for the first 15 days and for all the documentation and all that stuff. If you have that, but it's really unique that happens. But if you want to go, for example, that you have the skills, you don't have a job offer, but you're there and then you start to looking for a job offer, it will be more difficult, but it's still possible.
Yeah, and then you need to save money before you go. Obviously, a lot of money
Because I think it's 7,000, 8,000 just to go there, like the travel. It's really for me it's really expensive because I think that my credit card is like 3,000 or 4,000 so it would be tough. But I think I need it because if I just stay here, I think my life it will not change that much. I think that my life is really great right now, but it's not gonna be like way better in 5 years or 10 years when I have a degree and a lot of money. Because as you have said, money is not the answer.
it's not. Yeah, I mean, it sounds great if you can. Well, I mean, maybe you should try sending Or like emailing some companies maybe.
Where do you think I should go just straight to the Canada, how do you say it? Yeah, it's the building.
Oh, the embassy.
Yeah, the Canada agency.
Embassy.
Embassy.
Like the embajada.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, embassy.
It would be worth it, just going there, or looking for job offers, or...
I think looking for job offers or emailing companies, seeing what they would. So they have to sponsor your visa, right? Seeing what positions they have, whether you're qualified, whether you have what they want.
Yeah, because the older that I get, the less points that you have,
Okay,
and the less it's gonna be
more difficult.
more difficult.
Sounds fun though. I mean, I'm the worst person to talk to because in my head I'm like, just go to Canada, but it's not very practical. Because obviously you need to save a lot of money. I would say try and get a job offer or try and make contacts before you go, because otherwise, unless you know someone in Canada, you're kind of...
Do you need someone here in Mexico when you
Not really, but I had a job before I came,
Mhm.
and
You have the job offer
Yeah.
from the APN.
well, yeah, it's like through a British agency. What is it? So it's like through the British agency, and then they put me in the IPN.
Mhm.
What was I gonna say? Yeah, I didn't really know anyone, but I knew, because a lot of us do this thing through the British agency, so I knew that I would meet all these other British people doing the same job. But that's it. That's all I had. But I've done it. I moved to Barcelona and I didn't know anyone. I had a job, but I didn't.
Which was the first country, Barcelona, and then, well, Spain, and then Mexico?
Yeah. Yeah, I moved to Barcelona. I had a job offer. I had nowhere to live. I had no friends. I just moved.
What did you do?
Like, what job did I do? Or
No, well, what's the first thing that you did when you arrived?
I got really lucky and I found a flat my first day, and it was perfect and like cheap, and yeah, and I was staying in a hostel, and then I found this flat, and it was, yeah, I got really lucky with that. But, I've been to Canada though, and there's a lot of internationals. Like I went and there were a lot of Latinos when I went.
Canada?
Yeah, like lots of Colombians, Argentinians.
Which part?
Vancouver.
Actually, the guy that I watched the video, he was there.
Mm.
He was in Vancouver.
Yeah, I remember that I visited and we were in a bar and I could just hear Spanish all around me, and I was like, wow, this is really weird. But yeah, so it's like you definitely find people, and I think there are quite a few Mexicans there as well.
Maybe contact the guy that just posted the video on YouTube and ask him what did he do.
Yeah, and there must be like forums online for people like you. I'm sure there'll be someone like, hey, like message me if you want some help, or maybe someone that you could just go and get a beer with when you get there or something, or like a coffee when you get there, if you didn't have a job.
Well, I don't know what time is it. Do you know?
6 something.